Right. Down. Oh, rude! You suck. Crap. Crap.
Snowmath's here. Did you bring me any moss?
Ah, wait. I thought I was doing better, but I was staring at the AI. Crap! Snow's a jerk. I got last! Snow bullied. Snow bully! Wait, can I? Yes!
Oh, hello, Imoro 100. Fancy
I found what
seeing
it's
you here.
for!
Alright already. Just gotta beat him, yeah?
That's right. Thank you so much.
Elusivities. It's a pleasure to see you.
Thank you so much! I love you! I love you so much!
Real handful.
Look over
fine.
there.
Funky Sunia is here. Good to see you.
Far too many. Oops. Oh my god, that's actually real! I thought it was the people memeing! I thought it was me! I thought it was a meme!
Lameth.
Anybody know
happy
what
you're
the fuck
here.
just happened? Fucking hell. Fucking hell! Jesus. I'm alive? And finally, the last outfit I've been missing. Are you kidding? That was the last one I missed? Why is that the last one I missed? What are the chances of that being the last one I missed?
Yo. Naamana 21.
What are the
How
absolute
you
chances of that
doing?
being the last one I miss? I'm gonna destroy these cabbages. My cabbages! Wait, I gotta do it right. My cabbages! Is that better?
Ty gates everything. So happy you're here.
You actually brought me back? I don't think you've been listening at all. I could say anything, you just stand there nodding. Oh, too good. Will you visit me? Would you want See? Communication is useless. Mari, did you start choking during that?
Hi, Earthquakening. Happy you're here.
Why does my character look red? Because I have rabies, OBC. It comes with the clown nose. The real question is, are those my eyebrows or are those my eyeballs? Oh, it doesn't want me to fight it. Now, I know you don't want me to fight it, but I want to fight it. I shouldn't try to fight it. It's too strong for me. I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna open the gate.
Did you bring me any moss?
Hold it.
Why?
It's in.
Why are the animals what? No.
No. Cows first.
Ow.
Oh God. Okay, I know we can do a shout out for Ellie. I have to pick and choose who I do the shout outs for because of the content, because I try to keep the content safe for all ages, and I know we won't get that from Ellie, so there we go.
I was too busy looking at your nipples.
What did I just say, Ellie? I said safe for everybody, and I get that clip. Ellie. I'm sorry, did I just...
Yes, you teleported through. What the? You're still clipping through it.
Hello, everyone. Hello. 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 Hi. Hi. Who am I greeting? Hello, Snow. Hello, Amaru. Hello, Elusive. Hello, Somya. Hello, Larmit. Hello, Nahi. Hello, Taiga. Hello, Earthquake. Hello, Volpixie. Icy Volpixie. It's weird. I want to say icy, but icy feels like a descriptor for some reason to me today. So I'm like, well, I don't want to call somebody, like, just a word that describes them. I'd like to call them their names, and I'm thrown off. Hello, Somya. Hello, everybody. Hello! Hello! America, yeah! Okay, we're doing America, yeah, right out the gate. I'm fine with that. There's a new one in there. There's a new one in here. There it is. There was a new one in there. I hope y'all saw it. Snow gifted us a new one. I might need to make it a little paler to match. I'm actually going to make a note for myself. Because it does seem to be a bit vibrant. Compared to the other ones, but yeah. Hello everyone. So, I'm gonna pause this and go to the music for a reason. So, I spent hours last night working on this, okay? Hours. I got all the sounds out of this game. All of them. All of them. And this time, they're already named. Some of them don't help, though. But, like, they have names. Which makes my life easier. This one is called King Grow Up. I don't know what it means. Ball into goal audience. Soccer. GM50 Rainbow. King Angry Bee. King Rainbow. But y'all, I got so many nice new sound effects to toy with. So many. Let's see. King Rainbow Final. I want to be clear. This is a 1-minute sound. It's really ominous. But yeah, no, I've got all of them. I have like 2,000 sounds from I have 2,000 sounds of just voice lines. Like what's this? Yeah. I have so many sounds. So I can enjoy those. I'm trying my best to upload them to Spiders Resources, which is a whole gaming site for dedicated to game sound effects and files and stuff where I've gotten some of my stuff. And I'm doing my best to submit these because I pulled these out of the thing myself, so. Let's start by being competitive. Ice Age, Katamari Ball 2. But yeah, no, I spent time getting all the sounds of it. Hey, Vividist. Ooh, okay. I gotta keep rolling. Okay. Must roll everything. This is my lead. Hey, Nikki, how's it going? Oh, is it just gonna be magnets every time? Yeah, well, I think what's funny is, especially for the people in Europe right now, like, Europe is off by an hour compared to the rest of us. Because, well, not rest of us, but Europe went ahead an hour, which I know changes things a bit. Well, if you were asleep, you got an extra hour. I know Cleo was working during it. Had a whole conversation with Cleo about that. Because Cleo was doing video editing during it, and I go, well, at least you get an extra hour to work on it. And Cleo goes, I'm losing an hour. The clock's going back. I go, that means you're gaining an hour. And I make the same mistake every time my time changes. But it was just funny. It's like... I get it, though. It's like, because the clock changed, right? So, and the clock went back. It's like, well, the clock lost an hour, but that doesn't mean you lost an hour. Yeah, it really just depends on when you go to bed, right? I like this countdown timer here a lot. I should have won. Yeah, I definitely won because I got first on that, and I think I may not have been the biggest Katamari, but I should get most of this. That's all for today, folks. Now let's view the results. I never watched Pete and Pete. I knew it existed. I never watched it, Larmouth. All right, where's our bonuses? I rolled 7 Katamaris up. Yep. This is what I'm saying. I knew I had that one. I rolled them up so many times. And it's funny because usually it's like 3. The skip sip, which is the number of freebies. Just items. I used 6 of them. And largest diameter, this is the one I might have lost. Yeah, I didn't win that one. Yeah, so there are passive multiplayer ones that you can play on your own. And then there's also online multiplayer now. Where you get to compete. Which they had online multiplayer before, but it was only on the Xbox version. And then they didn't bring it back. And I'm glad they've brought it back this time. The only disadvantage is it's not crossplay, to my knowledge. So that does restrict the people who can play. But aside from that... Yay! And now I get a new Katamari. Alright. So I did one level off camera, by the way. Don't be mad at me. I redid this level, which is the just right one. I replayed that a few times. Hey, Lee. Can I get hit by these snowballs? Nope. I'm sad. Game's ruined. No, I did the just right one. I kept redoing the just right level until I got an S rank. So our goal today is specifically this. I want to unlock this level, but in order to unlock this level, I need all the cousins. So if we go to King Scroll. Oh, wrong King Scroll. There's two. I want select era. Here we go. So you can see I've got both cousins here, and then here we're missing a crown, but we've got the cousins. Hey, Anu.
Anubis descends. Hiya, Anu, how's it going? We're playing the new Katamari game and game seems
Yes.
to be enjoying themselves. Oh, you see a Majid. That lil white ghost thing, I didn't know that's what it's called. Regalus, hope you'll vibe with us today, /
Yeah, Medjid's great. I was using Medjid for a while, actually. Alright, let's go here. Okay. So I am still missing a crown here and a cousin. So let's go. But yeah, Medjid was an interesting little item. I was kind of shocked that was in this. Like, what? Double. Yeah, this is the new game. It took me about 11 hours to beat. To get credits, but we've still got, like, I still have levels to unlock. We're on probably 14 hours, 15 hours of play, and I still got levels to unlock. But it's got cutscenes, it's got evolving levels, like, it's really, really, really cool. It's the best Katamari game, Anu. It's the best one. And I don't say that lightly. It's actually the best Katamari game. Like, I keep telling people that, and they're like, that seems like it wouldn't happen. And I've had people argue, go, no, the old ones are better, blah, blah. It's like, maybe for their time, but if we look at this, like, if we talk about, like, the quality of it, this is just a better game. And I can't argue against that. Now, here's where it gets funny. This is my favorite game of all time now. This has taken over as my favorite game of all time out of any series. It's not my game of the year. But I think your favorite game and game of the year are kind of different vibes to me. My game of the year is still going to Wanderstop. Wanderstop was an emotional journey that was some of the best writing I've dealt with in a game, and I felt seen and called out, and I think there was a lot of important stuff in Wander Stop, which is why Wander Stop is still my game of the year. But this is taken over as my favorite game of all time, so. And that isn't even including the soundtrack. I don't want the radar yet. I'd like to hold on to the radar. I'm trying to avoid the radar. Damn it. I was trying to avoid the radar so I get the magnet. So something I noticed when I was going through the game files. Yes, I was going through the game files. The little chest that that I'm holding, right, for the radar, actually is randomly chosen. There's 3 suitcases. I also like how there's no explanation to why it's in a suitcase. It just is. Get to 50 centimeters, and then the next area starts, I believe. Yep. I have no... What is Curiomatic? I'm sorry, I don't know that term. I'm not sure... Are you... I did not know they did the art for Wander Stop because I'm like, that's not the studio that made Wander Stop. So yeah, I wouldn't know on that one. I think part of what's throwing me off too is I know the people who did Wander Stop more than I know the team name as well. So even if that was it, I wouldn't know. It's like I know the staff. Like I know it's C418 and Dirtbag Boyfriend and Aura Moon and Hey Beauty. We weren't talking about Boro specifically, no. But I see why you would think that. So I'm doing this level poorly because I don't want to lose the radar I have. It doesn't really matter how well I do on it. But I want to hold on to... Golden X, Silver X. I want to hold on to this radar because I want to use it at the end so I can figure out where the hell the... I want to figure out where the hell the items I'm missing are. Because we're missing a cousin. And we are missing a crown. I know where Dangle is. We already rolled up Nick. The Ghost Pirates! You are... The one thing that I'm thrown off by, in the trailer, when they show this stage, there is a kraken consuming the ship. Okay, wait. Okay, so now, okay. So we know Dangle's right there. Why is Dangle the only one on the radar? Why is Dangle the only one on the radar? Okay. Is this the hardest level in the game? I say this very specifically. I asked this very specifically if this is the hardest level in the game. because it normally tells you when things are near. And what I'm getting from this is that I'm not nearly big enough in this level to see all of the level. Oh, I'm sorry, Dor. Come on. I've only got a minute left. We completed the goal, but there's got to be another stage to this level. I'm really trying to understand how I'm missing an entire crown. How am I missing an entire crown? I don't... Yeah, I am 100% sure it shows multiple things. It has many times. I made it to 3 meters and no new cutscene happened. What the heck? What the heck? I'm so confused. Fear, dude. Hush. I see you. Fear, dude. While that is a thing, Larmith, it's not likely anything would have despawned at this scale. Had I gotten to the 3 meter spot where it did the slight zoom out there, I probably would have lost things. But there's nothing for me to have lost elsewhere. I think we might be dealing with a situation of me needing to play as one of the cousins in the level. Like, I need to play as either Nick or Dangle, which they hadn't done elsewhere in this game, which is possible, but... Like, that was a new record. Size, like... But yeah, I didn't get anything new here. Huh. Like, that's a new record. We got a new... Where'd I put that planet? And we got the bonus goal. Yay. But, like... Will it change? If I play as Nick, will this level change? I guess becomes my new question. Probably not, Nikki. I don't really want to, but probably not. While it's possible, while it is possible that it is somewhere I can't, or that I can only reach at the beginning. If you look at the top, it's the 3rd crown, and they've been in alphabetical order this entire time. Or not alphabetical, they've been in scale order. So, it's the largest crown, wherever it's hiding. So, it's not going to be a small crown. And that should have also shown me a cousin I don't have. That's the thing. I was missing both a crown and a cousin there. Which is where it gets really confusing. Like, how am I missing both? Sometimes there is. Like, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't see any ropes or a ladder. If there was a rope or a ladder, I would go up there. But I'm not seeing a climbable rope. If there was a climbable rope, I would definitely be trying for that, but I didn't see one. I mean, I'll probably most definitely be looking again, but... second crown was, if I remember correctly, probably a meter wide. Like, the crown itself was a meter wide. I don't remember specifically where it was. I just remember it was a very large crown. Hey, Glue. So yeah, Nick was here before. Nick isn't here now because I am Nick. So that does change, that does acknowledge that I am playing as Nick, but... Nick may not be the one I need to change. Maybe I need to play as Dangle. Yeah, the second crown was up here. The second crown was sitting here, and I could roll it up at about a meter. I made a mistake last night when I was trying to figure out how to get the sound files out of this game. I ended up on the Steam forums for this page, and there's people complaining, and one of the comments was like, they're charging $40 for a game from 2008? Like, no. No, there's not much point in searching, but I do kind of need to see if I can find ropes and stuff. But yeah, there's some comments going, I paid $80 for the, or like I paid $70 for the game, and it's underpriced. They're going, all games are overpriced, blah 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 blah. It's like, no, this one's not. Legitimately, this game's not overpriced. This game is actually underpriced. There's very few games that I would say are actually the value that they're charging. Now, I paid $60 because I got the bonus music, but it is a $40 game. This game is one of, if not, I mean, to me, it's the best game I've ever played. But like, if I were to go from a more critical standpoint, it's arguably one of the best made games I've ever played. I think too many people put this like huge line on graphics, and that really holds them back from thinking something can be good. So I am still going to hold on to the magnet for a while, or the radar for a while, to maybe help me find the item. Like, it's not looking good right now, but I don't need to win the level. I should be able to get the third crown before getting big enough. But yeah, I can't go in these doors. There's no interior to the building or to the boat. The only thing I can think is that it could be below deck, but I haven't seen a way to open the underside of the deck at all. Like, if anything, it would be rolling this up. Because there is a room down there, but there appears to be no items in it. But yeah, the Steam forums for this game are terrifying. Can I roll up? No, I can't roll up that. Oh, I can roll it up. See, yeah, there we go. Can I roll off the side here? No. I had thought that, I feel like, and I don't think you're wrong, Beauty, about this. There's something going on with the plot line of that octopus. Like, I think I need to do something. There was a cutscene that involved the octopus being launched around and jumping into the water. And there was a scene in the trailer of a kraken attacking the ship. And the kraken has not attacked the ship. So there's some sort of trigger I am missing to cause that event to happen. And I've got no clue. So that radar is only showing me dangle. And nothing else is pinging. This is what's killing me. Nothing else is pinging. Which means I think it has to do with whatever's going on with the Kraken. The octopus jumped onto the net that I picked up here, but I don't see any... way to deal with it. I don't... But it jumped onto the net I have on. I'm stuck. But yeah, I don't know. I need to go back to the select scroll. Yeah, no, I don't know. I can try... Like, I can try being dangle here. But yeah, no, what's weird to me, though, is I'm missing a crown and a cousin. Like, I'm not just missing the one. I'm missing the crown and a cousin. Like, what do you mean I'm missing two things here? It's so weird. Like, how am I missing both? Hi, Fear. Not that I'm aware of, Earthquake. Like, it's possible they do, but... I'm using this early because I need to get big faster in this. Because it should be the last thing in this level. No matter what it is. So I'm using that so I can actually pick up power-ups. Yeah, there's got to be something that triggers the Kraken. I'm gonna be obnoxious here. I want to show this. So if I go to what Fear? What do you? Why is this over here now? If I go over here, if I go to the store page, was it in one of the screenshots? No, I wasn't sure. But I want this to be seen. I'm gonna jump ahead. I'm gonna find it. Okay. Come on.
In this Katamari
Just because it feels important to show that it's there.
Now, time travel across the eras and roll up all things big, small, wild, and wonderful to restore the stars of the universe.
Maybe we can get some hints off of it.
Roll with ease using beautiful items.
Come on.
Oh, hello, new cousins. Wow, everyone's here too. A family reunion.
Come on. I know you were in the trailer.
And cousins to create a one-of-a-kind being. So wonderful. Battle with friends.
Come on.
Katamari Ball. A new universe of songs. Keep rocking and rolling to the beat.
Was it not this trailer? I'm gonna be mad if it's not this trailer.
What a thrilling, spectacular,
Okay, come on.
beautiful game that will touch my heart forever. So let
Come on.
times roll and see how life gets better with Katamari in a story that begins.
God, it's not in that trailer. No, but there's a trailer that exists. There's a trailer that exists for this game. I hate that there's always like a 3% vote in there. There's a trailer that exists for the game that shows it off. I don't remember where, but I know it exists. In which they showed the Kraken attacking the boat. And if the Kraken can attack the boat, I haven't figured out how. So that's the important bit of information that I have, is that there's something that can trigger the Kraken. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know what that approach is. To get said Kraken. I'm gonna have to watch the cutscene here for a hint. Okay. So where does this octopus go? Jumps on him. Goes off that way. Okay. We feel an unusual aura emanating from the octopus. We predict catastrophe if you roll it up. That. And it went over here, but where did it go? It went back here. You. Okay. This is new. Oh, you rolled it up? We feel it. It's coming. It's here. It's upon us. Okay. So I did miss something. I don't know how I never rolled up the octopus before. How did I never roll up the octopus? Oh, you know what? I bet the octopus disappears if I don't roll it up in time, and then the ghost ship happens instead. This is a level with branching paths? This is a level with branching paths. How cool is that? I don't know what more is going to happen here, mind you. Because now the level is harder. Like, there's less to roll up right now. But this also makes me question if there's other levels with branching paths. Okay, what happens now? Was that it? Surely that's not it. Nope. Okay. Yeah, this is how it was in the trailer. Because I remember the tentacles branching across the platform. Oh! 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 Holy... I was not expecting this! Oh my god! This is the coolest level Katamari's ever done! Like, I already loved it, but oh my god! You! It's you! It's one of the new cousins. Okay, so we know what cousin it is now. It's the new Whaleson, I think is their name. I believe that person there that was spinning is a reference to the original underwater level. Give me the magnet. Alright, here we go. Rainbow! I got Wilson. There's the crown. What up, some weird fishy? We got the crown. Ah! I love that it turned to this song, though. Of all the songs for it to turn to, it's just... To me, this song is, like, one of the most, like, hype songs. Oh my god, though. This is so good. Like, just, I love this. I love how they've done this. Hey, Flux! I believe this is the specific remix that was added in Katamari Forever. I think it was Katamari Forever that this remix first showed up, but yeah. It's the best Katamari. Flux. I'm not even joking. It's the best Katamari. And it's not even close. Flux, this level has branching path layouts. The level I am in right now, that I am stuck in, has branching path layouts. Based on what you roll up. Yeah. Hey, Wim. I do have some things that I'm like, I wish there were more levels of this kind or whatever. I wish there was more of this or this, but like, that, like, I do think it is important to note, they're only charging $40 for this game. That, I also want to point out, I have already over 12 hours in, and I haven't done what I would consider, say, all of it. Oh god, I'm not gonna roll up enough items. I got too awestruck by the branching paths. I didn't roll up enough things. No! The challenge! Well, looks like I have to do the best level again. But we got everything in the level this time. Ah. Oh, hey, Flux. Because I had to use your tutorial again for lighting effects, and I'm not done. I still got to add some glow effects and things. But because I had to do that, I have to call this out because I think you'll appreciate this. My entire overlay has different cast lighting effects based on time of day and things that I have applied to my stream now. Everything gets cast lighting from the screen, and then everything gets cast lighting from special effects that happen, and the time of day all does cast lighting. So I figured you would appreciate that, since that is probably one of your main things people comment on YouTube. Yeah, like, if you hang out for 20 minutes, the time of day will change. I have 80-minute day-night cycles, so they cycle around, but... I painted a sky, I added stars in, I did all of that, and then that all casts light, and special effects cast light, and... I've still got to work more on the stream avatar stuff because they're actually not supposed to be all in one plane of existence. I recently had to redo a lot of my
Even your dreams.
I had to redo a lot of my overlay because my C drive crashed. And I'm gonna blame that Windows update thing where people said Windows 11 was bricking solid state drives on some computers. I'm gonna claim that's the issue. You know what? Oh, hey! Okay. So I want to show this, though. I want to show this. So how many songs do we have? "96 songs. This song is the best part of Touch My Katamari. I want to be clear. This song here is the best song in Touch My Katamari. It's so good. But yeah. No. I still hate that 90s. I still hate the fact that they go 69 cousins. Well, they go 69 cousins and there's 70. But yeah, we've unlocked Whaleson. Also, Phlox, you know about making your own cousins in this, right? This is Whaleson. I can't easily just swap to my own. Like, I want my cousin back. Where's my cousin? Well, oh, one of my custom cousins is here. This is Inky. This is one of my custom cousins. This is Inky. Oh yeah, they added a gacha mechanic. You can emote. Let me go. You have your own vehicle. You have the SS Prince now. Is here, and then you can change your custom cousin, which I do want to change to my cousin, though. I'm gonna go back. I would like to go back to here, so There you go. This is my cousin. You get your own little area here, and then you can go here to play multiplayer. Or you can go to the break room and you can go, I would like things to be themed a certain way. But you can see, like, I'm clearly missing stuff, right? Like, I am missing a lot of customization. This is that right there is the only sign of the Hoshino family. And I'm very curious what I'm missing there. But yeah, we've got, okay, so that's a perfect size one. I am missing a cousin here. Okay, and then we've got a whole level here with a present and a cousin. So we're gonna go here first. We're gonna do the obnoxious level that is the, oh god, Phlox. But no, this is, it says it's made by Ren Game, and I want to be clear. Ren Game is Monkey Craft. They're the ones that did, they are the ones that made, the remakes. So this is the thing. People are going, oh, they're using the same engine they used on the mobile game, the Apple TV one. It's like, Unity? They're using Unity. Like, eh? Okay, so we've got to make a skull for this one. 25 cent. Wait, I'm sorry. The target is 25 centimeters? Lately, we've considered taking up diving as a hobby. We wish to frolic among all those underwater sea bubbles. Wow, a sunken ship on the ocean floor. A Katamari roughly the size of the Lost Skull. You can do that, Cam. Easy. A roll in the park for you. Let's roll up a Katamari that'll make a lovely skull. Oh, I'm not wearing my king crown today. I'm not going to bother changing it. I forgot to put on my king crown. Oh, okay, so we've got, Marnie is here. Glug Glug. This place is the captain's cabin inside a sunken ship. What were we doing here? Rolling a perfect-sized Katamari. About 25 centimeters should be just right for a skull. This time we're turning off the size indicator, because while our eyes are itchy, we cannot measure in real time. 25 centimeters is right there. Okay. Right where my feet are, honestly. It's about the size you seek. Alright, Cam, it's yours. Okay. Let's see. So, we can see Marnie is over there. Where's the present? Can we see the present? Probably can't see the present yet. There's a crown. Like, there's a crown directly ahead. Okay, I don't see anything else from here. I probably shouldn't be rolling up any little thing right now. I'm mainly in collection mode. There's crown number 2. I don't want to waste the radar when I know where it is. I'm sure we can't roll this up yet. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Oh, and there's the present. On an anglerfish, nice. On an anglerfish. Okay, so we know where everything but one crown is. Okay. Okay, we got Marnie. One thing I will say was funny on the Steam forums for this was people going, I don't get what to do. I don't get why I'm doing it. And I find it, I just find it funny with this game. There's so many people who are trying to apply a why. And I think that's part of what I enjoy about this game. While you could say, oh, it's because of this, or this, it's like, who cares? Also, how the hell am I going to get this Katamari? I am technically oversized for the 25 centimeters, where they showed me the preview of 25 centimeters. I want to be clear. I sat my mouse in the spot. Like, I am oversized, according to what that image showed already. But this definitely isn't 25. Like, okay, I can't even roll that up yet. So I'm just gonna have to wing it on what 25 is. Okay, I mean, depending on what the movie is. Like, I've never seen Snow White, arguably, Door. Like, I never really got into old Disney animated ones though, and I've kind of talked about this. I never got into old Disney animated films, mainly because my cousin was obsessed with it, and my cousin was an asshole and a bully. So I avoided things that he was interested in because he was a dick to me, you know? So, eh. But I think the real answer is, who cares if you've seen Disney animated ones? What's important is that you've seen Don Bluth films. Disney isn't required. Don Bluth is required. I'm gonna bet that is a big thing that actually changes the type of person you are. Don Bluth, B-L-U-T-H. That would be, I believe Rockadoodle would be on that list. 5 Goes West, Iron Giant, movies like that. Rescuers? I think Rescuers was also Don Bluth. See, and those are the important ones to see. Especially Iron Giant. Iron Giant is an important one for everybody to see at some point. Okay, I'm missing a crown. And it's the smallest crown. But now we're just gonna use the item. Ah. Well, age is gonna matter here, I think. As a thing now. Yeah, anybody can miss anything, but I think I'm more saying required as in these are the movies you should see. How the heck? But I would say definitely check out Don Bluth. Don Bluth films don't get the attention they deserve other than Iron Giant, I would say. But Don Bluth is a very big one for a lot of people. Okay, the thing that gets me is they said about the size of a skull.
Quick save, because it's advert time.
Not yet, Mari. We're trying to figure out where 25 centimeters is. This is starting to... you know what? I'm going to go with this. I don't know if it's right. I'm going to try it. They gave me a horrible reference image for size. But I also don't think anybody's actually, like, blaming anyone here, Nahi. It's more of a... incredulous, how could you have not seen this, you know? Okay, I was a little bit oversized, but we did get 28 centimeters, which is not horrible. Hi, BB. BB's honking at me. We got a pirate hat! Boop, 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 boop. I'm not sure, but I think I'm still actually missing presents from the original Katamari on this, so I may need to launch that again and make sure I've got all the presents on my save. That's not bad, though, getting a B. They just started to feel a little bit big. Hi, BB. Hi, buddy. The king of chasing dreams! But Mari did say it is time for a quick break, so we are going to step away for 3 minutes. You will not miss anything. The main reason we run these is to make sure to turn off pre-rolls for anybody who may tune in late. So please understand. But use this as a good reminder. Hey, I should probably get some water, grab a drink, all that fun stuff. And I will see you all in a little bit. I'm going to hit this, and it's going to end up playing the wrong little animation. Because that's not actually going to be right back me. Now I will be right back. It's because I hit the wrong button before. So 1 second.
Pause. 11 people died. Oh my God. Oh, beautiful. Got him. They come, they eat, they fuck, they leave. Let me take the Katamari. Oh God! Help! Help! Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Boom! Oh! Is that really a million? A million roses? Amazing! That's amazing! We're rather impressed. Such a pointless exercise. Well, thank you for doing it. We're so pleased. Yes, let's go home now.
You did it.
Thank you, Mari. Look at this! Look at this! It's 9:27. 1 million roses! Spirit. Has something in mind for us to do? I guess would be a start. Heck yeah! Anybody know what the fuck just happened?
I just spilled a bunch of water. I'm gonna be a little bit late. I am sorry.
Fucking hell! Jesus. I'm alive?
Oh, what's happening?
Oh,
You
my
got
turn.
taken by the aliens! Y'all, Cam's getting probed tonight.
Tell them that. It's a secret.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cam likes getting probed apparently tonight.
I can't see shit though. There, I can kind of see. Y'all know this is a lot, right? We can agree this is a lot. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna destroy these cabbages. My cabbages! Wait, I gotta do it right. My cabbages! Is that better? Better. Oh, I want to see this.
Okay, I'm back. Crisis averted. So, no, for anybody who didn't hear me, I spilled a bunch of water. Yeah, I was filling up my my water filter that I have on my desk, and it filled up faster than I realized while I went to go to the bathroom, because it usually takes a little bit. Filled up much faster, and then there was water all over, like, oh no! On the previous topic, I've never seen Labyrinth either. I didn't actually get into movies. I didn't get into live action movies, really. Other than a few, like, trickled throughout until, like, 2007. When I watched Donnie Darko. And then Donnie Darko made me realize movies didn't have to suck. Okay. So we did decent on this level. Right, but we need... We're missing a cousin here. I don't know why I fly. Let me swim. Okay. So we got everything here, but we need to go here. We need to go as fast as possible, and we need to find the cousin. I'm more interested in the cousin than the good score. The scores really don't mean much to me. But getting the cousin, that does matter. Have a good one, Wim. Okay, Nine was up there. Something about sin. I don't even remember what Nine's thing was. But I do want to roll up Nine so we can read whatever Nine's message was again. Because Nine's is unhinged, is all I really remember. Oh, and we get Katamari time for the music. Let's go. Okay, whatever it is, the cousin isn't currently on this map. So we're dealing with what we dealt with before. It's gonna have to be a progression thing. Or doing something, because the other cousin I'm missing isn't here, because it's only pointing me at Nine. How are you doing? Are you delighted? We are delighted, that's all we have to say, really? Oh, found him. Hi, Johnson. I just love that this is the group that did Easy Breezy. Like, I hear it, I just go, like, my brain is going... They did Easy Breezy, which was arguably, like, one of the catchiest anime theme songs in a long time. Like, it's not often I see anime theme songs get straight up, like, fan videos of just, like, meme status, right? I'm stuck. Ah. I need the tipping point of being able to roll up people. Oh, God. I got a person. Will I be able to do this fast enough? No, I've got a whole meter to go. So definitely not gonna get that. We'll get the size goal, though. I was too busy looking for the cousins, so that's on me. I didn't expect to do well, but I did want to try near the end. Wasn't worth it. We completed the challenge. That's the important part. we go. Whoop. Come on. A shower during a rain shower? What's the point? I mean, in this era out in the ocean, the rain's actually probably pretty clean. I'm not gonna fault a shower in the rain. Like, you do you, you know? I love that this level is nearly impossible to fail. Like you get 100 minutes to try and get this with the worst score possible. There we go. Ah. All right. We'll do this so we can turn in Johnson. I was wondering when I was going to find Johnson, honestly. La 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 la. All right. Do 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 do. Yeah, I was worse than my last one. I know. Oh, by the way, when I was going through the files for the game, the King's like little laser shot there, it is literally just a square. It is a tiny like 2x2 pixel square that they are scaling and stretching. It's great. They didn't even just like use code to make the square. They just have a square texture that they stretch and all that stuff for it. It amused me. Okay, so we got them in that level. We're missing a cousin in Build a Ship because we only did Build a Ship once. We're also missing a crown. This is a really cute level though. This is the equivalent of the race one where you can't stop, if I'm remembering correctly. No, this is just roll up wood. The race one was a cute one. This is a neat little concept though. I'm gonna leave the radar till I'm bigger. There we go. Yeah, the Katamari design is really good. I did find the models for the Katamari in the files I went through, but I don't think I'm good enough to go through converting all of the stuff around to actually rip them from the game. So I'll wait for somebody else to do that, but I did start uploading these sounds though to model database or sprite resource, because they have a spot for like all the sound files and stuff, and I'm like, well, other people are gonna want these, surely. But for whatever reason, me trying to update the update one of them is just not working. Nice door. I was waking up to BB sitting next to my head, purring up a storm. It's like, I love you, but dude. Okay, the crown is up on the hill. And then we knew Natsuo was gonna be there, but the crown is up the hill was good to know. Ow! Hey, Mordic. I'm not even trying that hard in this level. I'm just... The random music it chose is too chill. I'm just relaxing. we go. Do do do. Roll up things. Can I change songs mid? Nope, I can't. I was wondering if I could skip to the next song. The song is not bad. Do not get me wrong. It is a good song. It's just too low energy. There we go. And I don't have infinite time in this level. I shouldn't be out here. There we go. Eh. Ow! Hey, Mars. Eh. Come on. Okay, it pointed that the crown I need is up here. I don't know where the one cousin is, but the crown was up here. Ah, there it is. That was a very small crown, Jesus. And I do not know where the cousin I'm missing is. I'm not surprised I don't know where the cousin is, but... where would they be, is the question. Listen, there's not much more relaxing mentally than a game of Katamari. Okay, we got Natsuo. Nothing more calming than listening to thousands of people scream as I roll over their bodies. We got all the crowns. What cousin could I be? Where could the cousin be? I'm worried now that I'm too big to find the cousin. Which means, like, the cousin is probably out here. And the cousin is probably still loaded. But I can't, like, directly see them. Where? Where are they? And who would it be? Peso's probably on the race. I'm just like thinking like what cousins would it be? Because Peso would be on the race course. It's not gonna be Peso. There's somebody here in the whale. Ah, it was June. I'm kind of shocked June is in this one and not the pirate ship, actually, thinking about it now that we had the rain. Because the pirate ship, I think, is the only rainy level. You would think that would be the one to have it. I'm not... I need more items. Or I need more wood. There we go. I got S rank.
Ono store it go Niono. It's an emergency. I can't decide what to have for my pre-nap snack. What should I have?
Really, Mari? You need a snack? Yeah, I made it by 8 pieces of wood. But we got the challenge. We found the cousin. We completed the last crown. So we're getting there. Bum 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 bum. I'm looking at June's design now, and I'm starting to realize I think June used to be raindrops, but June is starting to look more like a shower curtain. Yay, the ship! Because I think the last time I did this, the ship fit 8 people, and now the ship fits 100 people. Ow. Dun, da, 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 da. Now I wonder if has my file uploaded correctly this time? No, it keeps erroring out. I don't know why it keeps doing this, and it's driving me nuts. I am trying so hard to submit a file for I'm trying to submit a file to the resource site, and it does not want to go. And it's like, but I got all my sound effects. I can do so much. And it won't go. I'm gonna have to look into, like, is it because there's too many files? Is it too many sound effects? Do I have to split it in 2? Okay, so we've got all of those done. We need to do as large as possible race and find whatever cousin's here. This is the one I'm betting is Peso. I'm betting this is Peso. Am I right? I don't know, but I'm betting on Peso. Do, 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 do. Are you saying your house door is lactose intolerant? I like that. Look, I love this Katamari. Look at this Katamari's design. This Katamari is clean. This might be one of my favorites. It's a very weird color scheme, but it is an absolutely beautiful Katamari. Look at that. Not as cool as my Katamari, though. Ow. And but Cousin behind me. Cousin behind me. Okay, that's Drive. We've already found Drive. I want to retry the level already. Mainly because I'm going to avoid picking that up. Great start, Cameron. Great start. Eh. But I loved the drive mode Katamari in We Love Katamari. I still think it's one of my favorite levels just because of how out of control it gets. The nice thing here, though, and this is a vast improvement, and I'm not even exaggerating to say this. They did drive mode without the squeaky tires. Like, anybody who's played the drive mode one knows that the worst part of that level was the squeaky tires. I'm stuck! The whales have joined the race. But yeah, the worst part of it was the squeaky tires that existed in that level. So the fact that they chose, like, all right, we'll do the same thing, but we're not putting in the squeak sound. Which I did find in the files, by the way. Because it's the same sound they use for ice. Apparently, and this is something I found funny. Apparently, people were bothered in the forums for this game because you don't need to click both analog sticks to flip. You can just click either one. And they were somehow accidentally doing it. It's like, stop doing that. Just stop clicking an analog stick. Like, why are you how are you accidentally clicking an analog stick? Nice door. I'm tired. I think right now I'm stuck in tired. Like I'm in a good mood, but I am sleepy. I EB and Neeby my sleepy. Okay. So I've clearly, like, rolled up a lot right now. So now if I pick up the radar. There we go. Can. All right. Can, not one of my favorites. But Can is an interesting one and a classic from We Love Katamari. Okay. I'm gonna say a thing, and it's self-serving. One, I really appreciate y'all and your weird comments and your kindness and all of that. But what Snow did there, right? I'm a little cold, been a lot of rain where I am, but enjoying cam stream. I've never gone to another stream and seen random comments like that when somebody wasn't leaving or had to go. And I see them all the time here. So either I have the best community or I'm a really good streamer or both. So I want to say thank you to all, if the case is that you're all an amazing community. In the event it is. But I just want to say thank you all for being wonderful. Like, I really do appreciate y'all. Especially with everything that's been going on lately, and I hate to bring that up again, but everything's really stressful. I'm hoping things all go well. I'm hoping we can continue to grow together, and I hope everyone can do better. And I'm gonna be obnoxious here, but with everybody who knows what's going on that I posted about in the Discord, I also am still considering them part of this community, one way or another, and I am hoping that we can see them back after they've gotten help and they grow and everything is good and we're all better for it. So yeah, gonna be a little self-serving there, but I just appreciate y'all. Y'all have been great. Y'all been kind, and I have a lot of hope for everything. And yeah. Ugh. How much more is that? I mean, I've clearly, like, I would argue I've destroyed this level, and I still haven't even got an S rank. I finally got S rank, but like, what the heck? That took forever. You know, I'm gonna be amazed if we get winter on time stateside. With climate change and all of that going on, getting winter before January would be a miracle, but it was below freezing yesterday, which was a nice surprise. I'm not ready for the cold, but it was a nice surprise. Okay, we beat the level. Ew. Okay, so we beat that level. We got June finally. I am having this issue with this chair. So the new chair I got, the thing that keeps the back of the chair up doesn't like to work. So if you ever hear like a fart noise, it's the metal growing and dying. Dun 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 dun. All right, planet. The one thing I have for the winter to keep my the heating more regulated is I have this like closable curtain thing for my door, so the cats can still get in and out without me having to like shut them in the room. Okay, so we've done all these. We've got all the cousins here. This is the big thing. And then my computer works as a heating source. Okay, we've got something in as fast as possible too here. You know what? I'm gonna message Fourth Wall, the shop I sell my stuff through, and go, is there any way we get like custom Kigus? Can you imagine if I sold Kigurumis? They'd probably be like $100, but still. Dun 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 dun. Okay. So I don't know what cousin we're gonna have here. I don't even remember what level we're in. I just see that there's a smudge on my screen. Okay, Ichigo is here. And I know this is silly, but like the reason I don't change what cousin I'm playing as in this, there's Ichigo. Is or Ichigo. The reason I don't change the character I am is there's something, as somebody who's played Katamari forever, right? Like and I don't mean the game. I have played the game, but I mean like as somebody who's been playing Katamari since the beginning. There's an oddly heartwarming feeling of the king just saying your name. And I know that sounds a little silly, but it's... To see my name, even if I put it in myself, in a comfort game that's never had that. Like, it was why I was excited when, even though it was spelled differently, when we got Cameron in the game. It really made me feel seen. Paula! Cousin Paula. But it made me feel a little closer to it all. I forgot that was a rush level. We got S rank. We found Paula. We're missing a crown. Nice door. Years ago, I had a really, really nice knit wool monkey, like sock monkey themed onesie that I love. The quality was amazing. It's still somewhere in my house, but I need to sew up the tail because the cats chewed on it. But I had that, and then I also had a cheaper cow one and a cheaper bear one. I feel like, Dora, I feel like there's a good chance that Kigus are getting cheaper, though. Just because of popularity. So, I mean, it might be something to check on occasionally. Snow, are you talking stickers ordered from me? Or, just to be clear, are you talking stickers ordered from me? Or are you talking stickers in general? I just want to be clear on that because I know a lot of people have been ordering stickers, and I feel like they've all been delivered, and I'm a little concerned now if you didn't get them. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. Do 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 do. Oh, yeah, no, yours have shipped at least. Oh, God, yeah. I love that there's an estimated delivery. The estimated delivery on it was October 10th. Where the heck are they? Yeah, it says it shipped, but it never... Like, the tracking information hasn't updated or anything. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I would... If you have the tracking number, Snow, I'm assuming it sent you the tracking number, right? I would contact support and just see. Because there is a way you can contact support and just go, it hasn't been updated. Is my package lost, or is it related to the strikes? And just see if you can get a clear answer on that, you know? Because, yeah, I mean, it's been 16 days since it was estimated to arrive. And I'd argue that's not okay. Obviously, yes, the strike is definitely going to have an issue on it, but... I assume that... Like, I don't know how much the mail strike is, affecting things as a whole, right? I'm not there to experience that. I don't know if your mail has completely stopped or if it's just been slowed, but that should be an envelope, right? And I feel like an envelope should be doing okay. More than at least a package. I was talking about this a bit yesterday. Hang out in Shark Dick stream. Something that surprises me with this, because I said they were gonna have to do this when I was watching it, is that they're gonna have to adjust the scaling rate of everything, like the rate at which you gain size and all that in this game. They're gonna have to modify that, right? They can't just do it as they did before, where, oh, this item adds this much. They would have to scale it down because there's so many more items on screen. And it's funny how much it's actually messing with me mentally as I play this. Because it's like, I feel like as much as I'm rolling up that I'm not gaining enough size. Because I've played so much, but at the same time, it's like... No, I'm still rolling at the same rate. It just feels weird because I'm hearing the noise of me picking things up. So it's a really interesting kind of little phenomenon. Oh, I appreciate that though, Dor. I do. Oh, I want to try this week. I want to try and make wrapping paper. I don't know if y'all are interested. I want to try and make wrapping paper. Of like a bunch of the different calf pint skins and color schemes and just throw down make a wrapping paper pattern. I don't know if anybody would really be interested, but I want to see if I can pull one off and make it look nice. Wow. Okay, I need to go, let's see, we got... Okay, we're missing a crown there, that's not my focus. As large as possible, 3. Aw, that's really cute though, Snow. So, there's 2 ideas here. There's a couple ideas I have. We could either do one where I do kind of a rapidly repeating version with a bunch of the little calf pints as a design for wrapping paper. Or I could try and take my sky that I've made for my overlay, since it's a looping pattern anyway, and I could make that looping pattern into the wrapping paper as like one long sheet of it, and then just have some calf pints around it. And then maybe like have the like Katamari and part of it like in the pile of the ground. Like, I feel like there's a lot of cool things I could do there. And it would just be one long sheet. I'd have to see if the quality's, if it's big enough, or like if the scale is good enough for that. But I think that could work really well. And just give a really nice, like, scenery feel to it. Have a star pattern across the sky, and just make it basically into one, like, a fairly long... scroll. I think they're 30 inches by 180 inches, so 2 feet by 7 feet for $8, $8.50, which isn't a bad price. But that's about the size. And then it's in gloss or matte, or you can get them a little bit smaller or bigger. I'm not sure on the exact price. Like probably 8 is the cheaper one, and then maybe, I don't know what it'll cost, but we'll have to look into it. But I think the wrapping paper would be a cute little thing to do before we get too close to the holidays, because I know if I wait till Thanksgiving, it's gonna be too late, right? Like I need to get it out before Thanksgiving. That's kind of the one rule I would say when it comes to wrapping paper, is get it out before that. Obviously, there's birthdays and stuff which give a little bit more advantage, but... Okay, so the goal here is... This is just as large as possible, so we can take a little bit of time as long as we hit the goal of 2 meters. Do-do-do-do. I don't know if I mentioned this on stream. I feel like I probably did, but I want to bring it up again because it's a different group, given it's the weekend. So I often get annoyed. One of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to video games is people commenting on publishers' posts to make a new game in a series, right? It's basically a make a new game in this series, like, the biggest one that I always talk about is every single Annapurna video. Every single video that Annapurna posts. All of them. They all have a comment saying, make Stray 2. They all say, like, and not only are they wrong, right? Like, we all know, like, okay, they're wrong because that's not the person that you would talk to about wanting to make that game, especially in regards to like Annapurna as a publisher, because Annapurna is even more than most. Annapurna's big thing is going like, hey, we see you're passionate about this game you're making. We'd like to publish you. I don't think Annapurna's ever done a sequel. Ever. Like, I'm just thinking about it. I don't think there's ever been an Annapurna sequel at any point in time. So I just think that's important to note here. Like, Annapurna has never released a game, to my knowledge, that has had a part 1, a part 2. But the problem I have with them asking for this is they're trying to hype up these games. And, like, the devs are probably really excited to see people commenting on the post going, oh, I'm glad to see people are excited. And if they go to check Annapurna's TikToks and stuff, they're just going to see a whole bunch of posts going, where's Stray 2? Instead of, you know, anything related to literally anything. And it's like, that's so rude to the developers. Like, it's just extremely rude, right? Norn! Cousin Norn. Norn is one I could easily forget the name of. But it's just really rude to the developers to be like that. Like, let alone be wrong. What I found funny is I reply to some of them occasionally. I go, Annapurna didn't make the game, they published it. You would want to talk to Blue 12. And I've had people go, well, why doesn't Annapurna ever reply? I just want an answer from Annapurna. It's like, you want an answer to somebody about a thing they didn't do. Like, what's the logic there? And I think the thing that gets me, for a lot of people, I'm hoping here know what Stray is as a game, right? If you were obsessed with Stray to the point that you would comment on every single video by the publisher, you would assume you care about the game enough to know who the developer is. Like, you would assume somebody would, you know, care about the person who made the game, right? I love this game so much, but not enough to know who made it. Like, really? You can't even get the studio that made it. You don't have to know the names of anybody. But you don't even know the people responsible for the game that you want a sequel to. And I do think it's really funny, though, like, out of all the games to want a sequel to, what the hell would you want in Stray 2? Stray is a complete story, beginning, middle, and end. What would you even want in Stray 2? What could you possibly want? Like, any Annapurna title, I can't really think of something you would want from a sequel. They're extreme stories. They are extreme stories of grief or anti-capitalism or escaping these problems in society. Like, every single Annapurna game is an emotional journey except for Watam, which is a game meant for 4-year-olds. Like... Ah! Raxon! Raxon! Hello? Hello? Hello, Raiders. How's it going? How you doing? You have fun? You're looking beautiful today. No. Hello? Hi. Hi. One sec. We gotta do this first. We gotta see what weird clip we get for Raxon. Is it gonna be embarrassing?
Well, this is what I've been spending the afternoon sort of doing, is looking up specifically Tritish. Oh my god, what's wrong with...
I don't know why that cut off early. Good clip. Now wait for my thing to expand back. But hello, everybody. Hello. For anybody new here or who doesn't know who I am, my name is Cameron JK. My pronouns are they, them. I'm a chill variety streamer who focuses on interactive and games you may have never heard of, or games that speak to me. And my favorite game of all time is, my favorite game series of all time is Katamari Damacy, which there was a new game that released 2 days ago. I've already got about 15 hours in it. Technically more because I've had it open as a music player between playing it. But they came out with a new one, and it has managed to become my favorite game of all time. And I don't say that lightly. Thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate it. For those of you who are not following, if you follow, one of those gold stars stuck to the edge of my screen is yours. Those get added every time somebody follows, and if you subscribe, you get a Pride-themed one at random. I pride myself a lot on my overlays. I work really, 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 really hard on them. So you're going to see a lot of like little visual effects. We have a working day-night cycle. It will rotate back and forth between the times of day. We have a bunch of cast lighting stuff going on, but I work really, really hard on my overlays. It's an art form to me, and it is my favorite little thing. Morning, OBC. But yeah, no, I hope you will consider hanging out, spending some time. I'm ranting right now about people not knowing the difference between a developer and a publisher. Yay, a sub! OBC gets the intersex pride.
Our family just
Pride star.
subscribed to us for another month. That's 65 now.
But I appreciate the lurk, OBC. And the resub. But yeah, no, I'm ranting about people not knowing the difference between a developer and a publisher, while also begging the publisher to make another title in a game, because I've been annoyed lately. Every post by Annapurna has people commenting that they want a new, they want a Stray 2, and it's driving me nuts, because it's like they didn't make the first one. And it's rude to the developers of the videos that they're commenting on, and it just drives me up the wall. But like, Stray can't. Stray was a complete story. Giving it a sequel would be an insult to the original story, you know? It'd be like, because Annapurna also did well, Annapurna didn't do, but Annapurna also published What Remains of Edith Finch. Why would you want a sequel for that? It's a complete story, right? Like, if a story is complete, you should be done with it. But the reason I bring this up is every single Katamari video right now has occasional comments asking for other games. Like asking for a new Dragon Ball game, which in that case, the Dragon Ball game would be by CyberConnect 2, I believe. CyberConnect 2, which are the people who are behind Dot Hack. Like, if anything, you really gotta ask for a Dot Hack remaster from them, because Bandai has the rights, and CyberConnect just makes what Bandai asked for, which is why we got a remaster of GU and not the original, and even CyberConnect's like, I don't know why, this is what they told us we had to do. But what really got me, and it shows how disconnected people are from developer and publisher, is somebody had commented on a Katamari video, and I'm pretty sure they were complaining about the visuals of the game. Because the comment was just, same people that made Elden Ring, really? And it's like, no! They didn't make Elden Ring or this. The people who made this made the Sword Art Online games. The people who made this made the Klonoa remaster. And if we're talking about art style alone, it's the person who made 2 a T. It's the person who made Watam. It's the person who made Alphabet. It's like they're so disconnected from who people are. Oh, I already did. I made it, and then I got sued by Microsoft, and then they fired me. I can make that joke because, technically speaking, I used to have a job with I used to have a job and was paid by Microsoft. This is not a joke. I was not a programmer, though. I just was a mixer partner. Which technically means I was contractually paid by Microsoft. Meow, 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 meow. But yeah. Will we complete the challenge in this level, which is get the... I need to roll up 500 more objects? Not looking good. It is not looking good for rolling up 500 more objects. I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't even see 500 objects. Oof, I am sure your uncle is having a great month. Has it finally happened? I had heard some people talking about getting stuck in weird spots. There we go. I think that's the first time I'd actually felt stuck. But that cost me like 30 seconds, which isn't ideal at all. Come on. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna struggle getting this challenge just because how am I meant to get... Oh, maybe there are. Maybe there's enough. I've only got a minute left to find out, though. Yeah, there's just been so many issues this past, since, I guess, September with the updates they've been rolling out, where many people, and I'm going to agree with many people here, are starting to think that Microsoft is trying to release updates using Copilot to write the using Copilot AI to help them write code. Like it's that level of bad and problems. Like the fact that they broke local host connections is embarrassingly bad. Yeah, Microsoft's been doing an awful job, and it really should be raising a lot more red flags than it is. So we didn't complete the extra goal, but we did find the, we did get the new cousin. And I think there's one more cousin in this level now that I've beaten it, but I'm not sure. So we got Norn. Got an S rank. Oh, it was beating Katamari, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we got a shooting star. Let's go. Well, I think in that situation, Dor, a lot of that is at least putting in applications at other companies. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I was faster than before. But smaller. I'm gonna take it, but... because I'm really happy with the time, but... Secret ingredient meteor! Alright. Okay. What do we got? Yeah, so we got one more cousin here. Well, Dor, what this sounds like to me. Because I'm considering he works at Microsoft, I assume he knows some programming. It sounds like he needs to become a game developer. That is like textbook become a developer. He should try making games. Like, I know this sounds weird. But I know it sounds kind of weird if that's like not something he's ever shown interest in, but like even if it's just like simple little things, or trying out some of the game jams, because people are always looking for people to join them on those, even if it's just like as a hobby thing for a weekend. Maybe he'll find something he really wants, or some people that he really wants to work with in that. I'm gonna recommend it. There's actually a video, I don't know how old he is. I'm guessing because you were talking about the retirement stuff that he's probably around 60. Maybe older. But I'm guessing at least 60. There is a There is a video by there's a, I mean, if he needs inspiration though, the 40-ish, he could retire into 40s. I'm jealous. I mean, I'm not 40 yet, but I'm jealous. I was gonna guess he was a lot older, just because you had mentioned could retire. Jesus. But yeah, no, I would say honestly, even if it's just for like, if he gets a weekend off or whatever, see if there's a game jam going on that weekend and he could try doing one of those and see if he likes it. Even if he doesn't end up submitting anything, it could just be good for the brain to see if that's something that he would get into, you know? Maybe he's cool. Maybe I'll bug him into helping me design one if I can ever get focused enough to start making assets. But no, I mean, but the situation you're describing for what he's dealing with work sounds like textbook check out game dev stuff kind of scenario. Because it might be something that actually like really ends up speaking to him. I think one of the things mentally that I'm kind of dealing with in this situation, and I'm not asking your age here, but my brain, whenever I talk to somebody online, I treat them like they're the same age as me. Until I am told otherwise. And even if I know otherwise, my brain will still register as treat them the same age. Because you should, like, it's very much I will give people the exact amount of respect that I would expect in a situation. And a lot of that ends up relying on age and how you would treat somebody. So I just assume everybody's the same age. So when I hear uncle, my brain ends up just taking my age and adding like 20 years on. And it's like, that's not probable. You know, kind of situation. It's like, no, brain, you know. So my brain was just kind of assuming a couple things there, but yeah. Ugh. I also think a big thing for people who aren't sure about game dev stuff, game dev Blue Sky is absolutely amazing. And I know a lot of people are afraid to check out Blue Sky, but like game devs, art community and game devs should all be on Blue Sky. Genuinely, all of them. Everybody should be on Blue Sky. I think Blue Sky is actually pretty good. Blue Sky definitely does have its problems, especially regarding leadership. But it's very much it's better than all the other things we've tried. Obviously, we want it to be better. But it is better than everything else. I mean, yeah, the whole idea of an uncle age, you just kind of, it's more of a, you relate it to your own age, but I know people who have uncles that are younger than them, right? Like, it's just, it's all oddities and just funny, but like, my brain still goes, ah, yes, uncles are typically already adults by the time you're born, and then because that's how it was for me. But I also don't have I don't have a large family, which also narrows the results, you know. Don't do that while I'm using a power-up. Okay, this is just something that I always find amusing, right? This music, right? Hearing the Katamari song. It's... Wait, where did it go? Okay, they're down here. Is it Odeon? They're at a food stall. Is it Odeon? Nope. Odeko. Not Odeko. Yeah, Odeko? Odeko! Yeah, no, Typical family gathering for my family now. Okay, I can't use now. My cousin just had twins. A typical family gathering for my family prior to my cousin starting to have kids was about 12 people, maybe. It's just drastically expanding as of late. I like thinking about my family and then going, yeah, my one cousin just had kids, and it's like... my one cousin that just had kids is the one that, growing up, my family thought he was going to be gay. The ironic thing here is, I ended up being bi. And my cousin, who gives off the straightest vibes in the world, ended up being gay. And it's just like, yeah, no, this like, the theory of, like, any of that stuff is just really funny to me. But my cousin, who has now 3 kids, I'm pretty sure is ace, but feels obligated kind of situation. Him and his wife both give off, like, massive ace vibes. Which, nothing wrong with that, but it's just really funny to see, like, things don't go the way people expect. I'm still not going to complete that this third challenge is actually probably... I think the one thing that's going to become a real struggle for me in this game is going to be, like, properly 100%ing it because of the challenges, which I'm really happy for, but I wish there was an easier way for me to know how I've done on the challenges because, yeah, that doesn't show up on the map. That only shows up when you click on the level directly. So it's going to be a lot of warping between locations going, do I have it? Do I have it? And me not spending enough time, I think, early on in those alleyways next to the buildings is where I'm going to lose most of the items. So I can't go back over there and get them. But, like, I've got a decent chunk of time for this, but... I don't really have... I think part of this as well, though, is, at least with the size of my family in like, situationally, my, like, my parents are divorced and have been divorced my entire life, right? So that already is going to drastically reduce what is considered, family size, right? Ah, this song's so good. Not getting stuck this time has allowed me to collect a lot more things. Will I be able to get 100 items in 1 minute, though? Because it's not looking good. I did it! Oh yeah, that's also going to be a lot too. If you've got family members that have remarried a lot, you're going to end up with step family. And depending on how close the family gets, yeah, no, there's a lot of factors in that. I didn't even consider. I don't have any step family. Not that I see. My mom's the only one in the my mom is the only one in my family to have ever remarried, and that was only out of That was only in the last, like, 3 years. Just because, needed insurance. It's not that she's not in a relationship that she enjoys, but she had no interest in getting married, because why bother? But, needed insurance. Ba 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 ba. Okay, so we got Odeco, we got the new record, we completed that level. We are tearing through this. I also love I love this little design choice. They made sure the king's hand was in a position where each of the cousins could sit on one of his fingers. That's such a like thinking ahead moment. Or they were like, where do we put the cousins in this image? And they're like, oh, the fingers is perfect. But no level has more than 3 cousins, so you're never gonna have an instance where you need more. I love that. I love the little bits of planning ahead here. I did not even think to take a break. The raid threw me off and I forgot to take a break. Which again, thank you so much, Raxon, for the raid. I do appreciate it. But it is time to stretch our legs, all that stuff really quick. We're going to be taking a 3-minute break. You will not miss anything. I will be streaming for another hour. So do take care of yourselves. Grab a drink, all that stuff. Don't spill water everywhere like I did last break. And I will see you all very soon. Be right back. I'm going with the Battle Nuns. Let's watch the fight. 40% chance. The bell rings. The Battle Nuns leap forward. Her sword flashing. The gladiators. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Words mouth make word go blah blah blah. Okay. But yeah, only vehicles. Also, does anybody else feel like that thing's missing a texture? Oh, it's a saucer of milk. Why is it fluorescent? Why is the milk fluorescent? It is cast. This is radioactive. This milk is so white it belongs in a mason jar. Anybody know what the fuck just happened? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I'm alive? I'm sorry, did I just...
Yes, you teleported through. What the? You're still clipping through it. I can't get in your truck. Where'd the truck go? It's not below.
And it didn't break. Like, if it broke, it would have exploded. Where?
That's what I was.
I'm trying to pick things up to. Oh, great. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, you're lovely and wonderful and fantastic, and you deserve to be told that. But hello, everyone. Oh, we got one with no cousins. I've got no cousins here yet. At all. All right, we're missing all the cousins here. Okay. By the way, if you have been lurking and chilling and been like not interacting with the stream in a while, Twitch probably stopped counting your view. And I'm not trying to do a call out to say anybody has to say anything in chat or anything like that. But with what's been going on with the lurker stuff, and I feel like people would want to know this, you need to be interacting with the stream in some way. Better Twitch TV is a great way to do that. But if you just claim the bonus channel point chest, the little green chest below the chat, next to the bit button, where it, for me, it's a star typically, but there'll be a little green chest there. If you click that, that counts as interacting. You can also do Dino Dance if you want to do a rave in chat like some people do, like Rose just did. Or if you're subbed, you can use My Dance emote. They both do a little rave on my screen. But the main things for those who are unaware is ad blockers will stop your view from counting. So consider whitelisting Twitch, especially, or whitelisting Twitch from your pop-up blocker if it's already not working on blocking ads anyway. And then the other option would be to make sure you're not opening more than 2 streams, because it will not count any of your views if you have more than 2 streams open at any given time. Theoretically, unless they're on stream together, where it detects those are specific channels that you're allowed to do that on. But yeah, it does limit views. So just as a heads up, obviously there's zero pressure. You don't need to come out alert. I don't have a view count or where it would matter as much, or I'm not anywhere close to getting like partner or anything. So it's not like I'm struggling on that, but I do think it's important for people to know things. Hey, EP, how's it going? Are you doing well, EP? Or are you EP? Do you EB and NEB to sleepy? The missile is tired. The EB and NEB. Eh. My brain is just, I'm trying to think through a whole bunch of random stuff with all the sounds I have. No, you're good. You're good, EB. The one thing I do try to let people know though is if you're like watching on desktop, be sure to install Better TTV. If you go to Better TTV, and this is actually an important thing. If you go to Better TTV, and I want to make sure I give the instructions right, so I'm going to do this right. So if you go to Better TTV, hey Bus, if you go to Better TTV, and you have that installed, make sure to go into, click the settings gear at the bottom of chat, go to Better TTV settings, and then there's an auto claim button for bonus channel points. Make sure that's checked, and then if you've got that checked, it will automatically claim those points for you, and then you don't have to worry about it, and then you can lurk even more. Have a good one, Taiga. Oh! Lucky? Who is Lucky? Is your head a tombola? Lucky had an interesting design there. Lucky, the main thing that's giving me with Lucky is the head is going, tombola, tombola are the little things used for pulling out raffle tickets that you put a bunch of paper in, and then you close the lid, but they're cylindrical, and then you open the door and pull a thing out after rolling it. I learned about them from Neopets. Yeah, they're called tombolas. They're a form of like little raffle thing. A raffle drum, I think, is a more common term anymore, but they're called tombolas. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming like tombola. Tombola. I don't know the correct pronunciation of it. I have only seen it in writing, so that is entirely on me if I am pronouncing it wrong. So, my apologies there. Tombola. 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 I don't know. I think the thing is, it's, I believe the term is, like, related to, oh, I'm forgetting the term for the culture. Related to, Southeast Asian islands and whatnot. I think is the origin. So, I mean, I could be entirely wrong, but... Ow. I should probably just look up how to pronounce it, but I don't trust any websites that are going, here's how to say, and it's just like, here's 10 ways to say it, and none of them are accurate. Like, great. I don't know where I am anymore, you know? Like, I feel worse off when I hear those pronunciations sometimes than anything. I mean, Dora, as an American, we also say stuff weird, so meh. It's an issue with English in general. Free me! My only goal right now is to complete the challenge, which isn't even that vital, but completing the challenge early means I have to deal with it less later. You say that, Amaro, like there's not a different dialect per city. Like, we have a different dialect per state. No, we have a different dialect per city. Unless, even if it's New York, we have 15 dialects per city. I don't, like... It's really, you have a different dialect per 10,000 people, is what it is. Oh god, this song is really good. Nya 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 nya. Go! Ah! Itchy nose. Oh, I just remembered what stage this is. I like the stage. The stage is cute. It's not at the point of being iconic to me yet, is the problem. I think that's the thing I'm dealing with this Katamari, is I love it, but nothing feels iconic yet. Except for that pirate ship. That pirate ship is going to live in my memories for, like, ages. But yeah, I think the one flaw that's really happening in this game, if I were to like list any flaw that really does need addressed, I think it needs to, shockingly, be easier to knock things off your Katamari. Because that should help people get unwedged, and I think that's where the problem with... I think that's where the problem of people getting stuck is things aren't really falling off the Katamari. Nice, Amaru. I have a hairy Katamari. This is, honestly, this Katamari, I understand, like, it's not actually that, impressive because I know how they did it with layering, but it looks so surreal to see a Katamari like this. If I were to mentally show myself Katamari Damacy in 2005 versus Katamari Damacy in 2025, and you were to show me this Katamari as it is right now, I would lose my mind. Look at the rice on that. Look how good that looks. Like, that is amazing to look at. That Katamari would break a PS2. Really? Na 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 na. You know what? That's fair, Dragon. But yeah, this Katamari is just... Oh, it's so good. I still gotta laugh. I mentioned this before. I now own this game twice already. I've bought a second copy of this. I may temporarily return it. I did it so I could get the sounds off of it. Which I now have, so I don't need, you know, but... Eh. But I know it's a game I will be buying again. And playing on PC, so I can play with other people who have it on PC. The only thing it's missing is the co-op. I miss Katamari co-op, and I'm sad they didn't bring it in. Grass? I say grass. What? I say it in the way that rhymes with ass. Your ass is grass, and I'm gonna mow it. Okay. Go, go, go! How crass. I'm assuming there's also grass. The only other one I can think of is grass. I don't know how else you'd say it. We're on the plains with the rains falling so... Oh, God. Omelette du fromage. The omelet of cheese. Let's go. Grars? What is with British people and adding random R's into words? Crap. Okay, so you're making it 2 syllables with grass. But what? That seems so specific. That feels like it's it was intentional of somebody being weird at one point. That Buddha statue is like my goal for this level. At some point, I need to manage it. No, I didn't even get S rank. I'm a failure. I got distracted by the weird conversations in chat. Oh, but I mentioned the day-night cycle. Look, it's daytime now. I love looking over at my overlay and just seeing it change. It makes me so happy. Now, here's a question, actually, because I was talking about making the wrapping paper. Do I make a daytime wrapping paper and a nighttime wrapping paper? Like, do we just make both options? Because that could work. Signal. I'm assuming it's the G, Imoru? I'm guessing it's the G. Just because it's a heart, it's a G. We're collecting a lot of little things here. Yeah, like look at Lucky's head. Lucky's head. It's clearly a flap. Now they said they were a hammer in the description, but that to me, that looks like a tombola door, right? Which would also explain the name Lucky. Oh, they're very flat like Slip as well. You're a reference to something I don't know. That's what I'm figuring out here. Lucky is designed after something that I have not seen. But a tombola seems like the best bet, but the body makes questions. I don't know. Alright, we got 2 more cousins to find in this level, though. Da, 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 da. Oh, by the way, when I was ripping through the game files for this, I actually managed to find the exact King Aura's pattern. So I'm sad that I go through all of it. That's really cute, Taiga. Like, I'll be real, that's really cute, but I feel like you might be... I mean, no offense, Taiga, but I don't think you have the frame for it. Like, I don't think you have the build. Granted, I'm remembering the anime that's out right now, Sanda, in which a very like a teen turns into Santa Claus. Yeah, I was gonna say, Tiger, you give off vibes to somebody who's like 4'8". Like, I don't know. I just don't feel like Santa's one you're gonna really pull off. Though I feel like that would be a good memory for your brother. Because, like, your brother's clearly gonna know, right? But that would be a very cute memory. Why is this Santa only giving out apples? Well, no, okay, so I guess, well, there's our thing. No, it is based on this hammer, specifically. So Lucky is a hammer, but I don't know why they'd be named Lucky, unless it's a lucky hammer, and that's a mythology thing, I don't know. Or superstition. But, like, Magic mallet. Like, I don't know what that says. But this is clearly what Lucky is designed based on, right? So... yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that says like Maho on the side. I don't know Japanese for Maho. I don't know how it looks. I know Maho is magic for them to call it a magic hammer. But they named him Lucky, which makes me feel like it's a lucky hammer and not a magic hammer. And then that raises questions, and I don't know. The crown is here! How did I not get it before? Like, it had to have despawned. Basically, immoral. Shy! It's Cousin Shy! She's looking lovely. Good job, Earthquake. Meow! Meow! See, I get to stream later today because all y'all Europeans are in the wrong time zone now. So it's not actually later for the European viewers. It's the normal time for European viewers. And then Americans get to go, wow, we get a late stream. I'm aware of time. Also, Shy, you're massive. I'm a little sad that Shy wasn't in a water level. Which I know it feels like a weird thing. But there's a joke in Shy's description that Shy is really good at swimming. And it's because Shy has an air pocket. I would assume other European countries do. I don't know if they're all at the same time, but I know... was it about 35% of my viewers are in the Americas, 35% of my viewers are in the UK, and then the rest is very varied. So, I don't know. I mean, I would assume Santa is anywhere between 5'6" and 6'4". But given the era that Santa's from, Santa's probably, I'm betting, 5'6" to 5'10". Like, theoretically. Eh. No, not really, Somya. Not really. I wouldn't say it's wrong to call yourself the most. I think a lot of people are really inconsistent in general. Okay. Okay, we rolled up Shy. Now I'm going to assume... ring shape thing? Really? Ring shape. That interesting. Door, I feel like you would get a kick out of the anime Sanda. It's Santa, but with a D instead of a T. Though it is, it does call to, I do want to make a note, if anybody is considering watching Sanda, it does call to child abuse, so please be aware of that, before watching. There are references to that. Not in a positive light, mind you. It is very much related to the antagonist of the series. But I do feel like that's important as a disclaimer if you are considering to watch it. So, just a heads up. But it is an anime about a kid who turns into Santa and fights off bad guys. So, yeah. Specifically, it's about a bunch of orphans living in an orphanage. You know what? Thank you, Amoru. I was fairly close. Yep, that's the thing. It's been entertaining. It's a well-made show, but it can be very triggering for some people. So it is something to be aware of. I need to get the particle effect that's happening. Why can't I fit through that door? There's a particle effect, though, that happens every so often on the side. And I went through the textures, and I found a bunch of them, but I couldn't find the planets. But there's a little planet particle effect. Ooh, that occasionally pops up behind me. And I want those particles. Whoop. Let's roll. We have that particle effect right there. I want to recreate that particle effect. It's so cute. Gonna make a clip of it. Minute. Do. But yeah, I've seen people argue that this isn't the best one, but I think it's always funny when people are saying, like, it's not the best Katamari, and they'll reference, like, we love Katamari. It's like, we love Katamari, it's fantastic, but is it being blinded by nostalgia? Like, games may not hit you the same way as when they came out, but I think if you're talking about the best of a game, you really have to take nostalgia out of the factors, right? Ah, gotcha, Door. Gotcha. Well, I mean, I'm glad he cares enough, though, to have that concern, right? I don't know how dark it's going to get. I've only watched 3 episodes of it so far, and that's become the clear theming of the villain. Villain didn't show up for 3 episodes, but the long arcing villain, that has been clearly the plot. So it might just be a one-off thing. But it seems like that's going to be the focus. The art style on it's actually really cool, though. So I do recommend it if you're able to mentally tolerate it to check out Sanda. There's not a lot of great anime this season. I don't know if people necessarily agree with me there. There's not a lot of standout ones that feel really special to me. Like, I look at it again and again, and it's just like, eh. I think the only one that's really standout that I am enjoying a lot is Campfire Cooking. But even then, I don't think this season is going as well as the first one, and it feels like they forgot some of the things that existed in the first one. It's not bad, again. It's not bad, it's just not amazing this time around. the challenge goals in this level feel weird to me. Because, like, I've clearly decimated. I'm gonna have more than enough for the third one. And I don't feel like it's me doing really well on the level. I feel like they made this level too easy. And I don't understand why. Like, why is this level so extremely easy compared to other ones? Like, the challenges are simple. Everything's just... So for me, Dor, I tend to not watch, I tend to not watch anime that's all the way released, interestingly. Like, everything I watch is as it's airing, and I think that's part of my ADHD, is, like, it's easier for me to be, like, I'm not behind when there's only, like, 1 or 2 episodes, right? But when there's an entire season, I'm more likely to kind of just, like, drop off. Oh god, Taiga. Yeah, the new Digimon, I've watched 3 episodes of that. I think there's 4 out now. How do I not? This is actually... This is such a weird level. Like, I'm not... I don't have S rank. I did not get S rank again, but I got 700 more objects than the goal. I don't understand this level. Oh, and by the way, we will be getting back to Digimon once Katamari is done. I want to be clear on that. Once we've completed Katamari, we will go back to playing more Digimon Time Stranger. It's just one of those, like, Digimon is gonna have to sit on the back burner. Okay, it does look like I did get S rank the first time I played, at least, so I don't have to worry about that again. Do-do, do-do-do-do-do. We're up to 8 medallions. I want to get one more. I want to get one more medal. And then we'll go to the gacha. We've got one more cousin here. So we need to focus on getting the cousin. And then nothing really matters. We can end the level early. We can do whatever. But we do need to get that done. By the way, Easter egg for anybody who doesn't know, but when the king's talking to you right in that scene, you can move around with the right stick for whatever reason. Don't know why it's not the left stick. It seems weird, but... But you can move around with the right stick. I think for what it's worth, I think conceptually Santa is terrifying. Like, even if you don't make Santa sound scary. If you think about Santa, Santa is scary. Like, listen, anybody that can see what you're, like, just going off the basic stuff, like the, he knows when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, be good for goodness sake. That lyric alone, what do you mean Santa sees all of this? What do you mean Santa is immune to fire? Like, there's just a whole bunch of things. Santa is immune to fire. Santa sees everything. Santa can move so fast that he can visit all the homes in the world in one night. Like, these are terrifying concepts. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I think the concept of Santa worked better. Like, the concept of Santa worked better as a logical possibility when you weren't aware of the scale of the world. Yeah, Santa's immune to fire. Santa's immune to fire. That's how he goes down the chimney on Christmas when it would even possibly be lit. Santa cannot burn. Santa can go down any chimney. Santa's immune to fire. You don't. It's just like really funny to think about. Like, Santa is a really interesting concept. Like let's be real. Santa is a cryptid. At this point in time, Santa is a cryptid because no one's seen Santa, but we all have descriptions of Santa. I feel like the easy answer there, Tyga, probably would have been the Santas are on break or reindeers aren't street legal. My answer would have been reindeers aren't street legal. That's a thing too with the whole fitting down the chimney. I don't think it's. I think the Santa Claus movie I think did a good job on that one. It's magic that allowed you to go down the chimney. But yeah, I think the concept of Santa really falls apart when you consider once you know how many people there are in the world. I think conceptually, the idea of Santa becomes more and more implausible, and that's more likely where you're losing kids in the whole grand scheme of it, right? Oh, I had dug through the game files for seeing to see if I could find the cousin models, and I don't think they're actually they actually kind of exist in that way anymore. Because of the way the custom cousins exist, it's a shape, and then they're applying color to the shapes on it, and then they're connecting pieces together, and then they just have a default setting. So, ripping a 3D model out of this game for those is going to be really hard for people. La 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 Katamari damas. Oh, but what I was saying earlier before I ended up going on break, and I forgot to finish this thought. I really gotta wonder with like certain things, like that song there. I believe the choir that sang that is in California. So the good chance a lot of them don't even know what Katamari Damacy is. Right? I just imagine like a children's choir being commissioned to sing a song about a thing they've never heard of is just really funny to me. You know, that's a fair method, Tyga, but I still think that's still so much. That's still so many. The real answer is Santa has DoorDashers now do a lot of the deliveries for him. There's just too many people. Ba-da-ba. But Door, you're non-binary. Moths are supposed to be your friend. You're supposed to be obsessed with moths. That's part of being non-binary. Like, you're supposed to be friends with anything named Moth. Or anyone. Yes, OBC. Yeah, yes. I don't know if it's phobia level, but yes. Okay, where is the last cousin hiding in this level? I need to... Yeah, no, that's kind of the thing for me. That's kind of the thing for me, Dor. Like with spiders. Spiders are cool, unless they're in my house. Most bugs and insects and arachnids and all of that. Really cool. Not in my house, though. This gate object is so broken. All of the gate objects need work. Hey, DJ. Hans! I think it's Hans. Yep. Well, I'm glad you're here, DJ. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you chose to visit me today. Ugh. That's kind of my general stance when anybody shows up to my streams, is I'm just really glad people chose to come by, you know? I appreciate y'all and your support. It genuinely means the world to me. I want that magnet! I'm not gonna get a good score on this level, but I want that magnet. So DJ, you have just hit that one statement that is one of those things with my streams that is really hard to explain. And I find it really funny, but I love that you worded it that way. My streams are a calm chaotic, and that is accurate. I can't, like, argue against that. That is my streams, and I find it really funny. Because, like, yes, that is the goal, is I want a calm chaos, but it's really funny to think about, like, that doesn't make sense. What do you mean calm chaos, right? Whoop! All the goals have been met. We got C rank. Can I just end early? Probably can. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, we destroyed this level. But yeah, I do feel calm chaos is weird, but a very accurate and apt description of my streams. Like, I'm not a high energy person. I like to think my voice is fairly calming, but I also play weird games with weird stuff going on, and I allow y'all to cause chaos to my streams, and It's a really interesting balance, but I think I've managed to do it fairly well. Ugh. I'm very tired. My sleep schedule is very messed up. Everybody in the Discord knows why, but basically, my sleep schedule's screwed up. So I'm running on about 4 hours of sleep right now. With a nap yesterday that threw off my sleep even further. I'm trying to sort that out, but it's gonna be hard to get back in the right rhythm. Hey, Lee. Oh, wait. Everybody, can you tell me what the captions say? I'm gonna say something, and I want to know if the captions are right. OBC, can we get a shout out for It's Leeples? See if it works. Did it work? Did it say it correctly? Did the captions get it right? Did they get It's Leeples right? Damn it! What about It's Lee, please? Did it do It's Lee, please? I had it. I think it just changed the order of it. What the heck? Why are my text filters not working? I did. Okay, we're gonna do it again. It's Leeples. Okay, so if I say it's Leeples, I'm doing this. And then if I hit save, and then I say it's Leeples. We got that one. It's Leeples. Okay, so we're getting a mix of things. So now if I do that, and I say it's Leeples. It's Leeples. Okay, and then I need to do one more variation. We got some of them working. There we go. It's Leeples. It's Leeples. Huzzah! Sorry, for those who can't see what I'm doing, I'm messing with the captions autocorrect.
Just...
Go follow Lee. Lee is great. Lee is chill vibes. Lee is also very cozy. And Lee is a good friend. So if you aren't following Lee, go follow Lee.
Just trying to take on a trial chamber while somebody's just...
Ah. La 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 la. Eh. Lee usually streams Friday and Saturday morning, right? I think I've got that right. Friday and Sunday. Friday and Sunday. Do. Okay, we got 9 tokens. We got another cousin. We're getting there. We've almost got all of them. But we gotta go to the gacha. Where's the gacha? Gacha. Gacha's over this way. Oh no, what did you do, Lee? What happened? Oh, sorry, Miso. Sorry, Miso. We got a new expression. We got another new expression. And we got a new face. Dance with me, Miso. Dance with me, Tamago. Dance with me, Charlie. Okay, so we got all of that. We're missing a crown. Okay, we're missing a cousin here. God damn it, we're back here again! It's all this level. But we're only missing one cousin, so... Well, you need to grow a third arm now, Taiga. Actually, you probably need 2 arms if you're knitting. Or get really good at knitting one-handed. I'm okay. That's what's been bugging me? Sorry, I just had a realization with my overlay. I was like, the stars feel a little off, and I need to check something. So if I go here, in here, and I go to my filters. Yeah. So... Oh, this is funny. Me being picky about the visual feel of the things that I do, I need to grab... it should be here, and I go here in filters and grab this and go. Actually, if I just go here and do copy filters and then go to stream display and go to here and go here, I think I can do paste filters. I think there. And I know that this seems odd. The hyper attentive of you may have noticed what just changed. Oh no, EB. But the stars on the screen were not being affected by the cast light, which made them stand out weirdly. So now they're affected by the cast light. Like, if you look, they're actually changing color based on the screen now. They might be changing wrong, though. Like, they might be changing... I'm not sure if they're changing the correct direction. But, like, I wanted them to change with, I wanted them to change properly with it, so now they fit in a little bit better, right? Because when I do this, you can actually see all that. Oh no, Taiga! That's not good. What happened? Well, there's Havana. For what it's worth, Taiga, the mirror thing is related to them being silver when they were back when they used to be silver. So it's, the superstition doesn't apply to modern day mirrors. But yeah, are you okay? And clean up the and be careful cleaning up the glass. You know, Taiga, I'd say to reflect on your accidents, but clearly that didn't go well for you. Boom. It's all good, Dor. Okay, so if I hit this... Okay, the cousin's there. Oh no, it's Pockle! I don't like Pockle. My least favorite Katamari cousin has been acquired. I drew them back on my old Tumblr Ask blog with like very rough wash and made it look absolutely terrifying. Ugh. Oh god. Oh, you're dealing with a lot of the same stuff I did, huh, Lee? It really is. It really is frustrating. I fully agree. What is it going to say about Pockle? I need to know what it says about Pockle. It's cousin Havana. Yep. You were visiting a shrine. We have no idea what you're praying about. Love that. It's our friend Pockle. What were you doing on Earth? What? You wanted to ride a Yakatabune pleasure boat? What? I'm sorry, a what? I'm sorry, a what now? A pleasure boat. I don't know what that is. And I'm a little concerned. But I don't like Pockle. Pockle is just a human elf kind of character. They're not a cousin. They don't look like a cousin. It's just an elf. Thank you, Dor. But no, nope, not even. Nope, Taiga, not even that guy. Like I'm gonna show y'all Pockle here. I'm gonna go over to highlight Pockle. This is Pockle. We'll go into the presence view. This is Pockle. Pockle's existence is an affront to me. I like how, like, out of all the cousins, I'm like, yep, these are all the cousins, and then, like, this one offends me. And I think it's just because they're so out of place with literally, like, everything else. Oh, no. Alright. This is gonna be the last level of the stream, I think. Just to be clear. Let's dress up. Do we put laurels on? But we are about to suffer a bit, so I am a little worried. Make sure we got everything. Yeah, so we are about to enter suffering. Greetings, Calbear! We're here to get Daisy. We're here to find Daisy. Oh, no. So this is a cow versus bear battle. I'm sorry, was that a cow crab? Cow rab? I don't know if y'all saw that in the opening cinematic there, but what the heck was that? Right there. Bull spider? I hate it. I hate the existence of whatever that is meant to be. There's a crown down there. I don't even understand how I'd get down there without losing. But yeah, right there is that. Oh! Oh, I just realized, though, there is one change in this that makes this actually really interesting to catch the cowbear. One of the biggest issues with the cowbear is that the cowbear is constantly running. And because the cowbear is constantly running, what you run into is the situation where you can't catch up to it at all, or it'll run away from you. With the new setup, though, of the items, you could, in theory, use one of the time stops to get the cowbear to be unable to run from you. That actually fully balances the cowbear level. Okay, we've got a radar there. Look at that thing! Bowl spider. Oh, I see Daisy! I see Daisy! Oh, Daisy does end the level. Okay, that's a problem. Daisy does end the level. Oh. Just make sure, Taiga, that the mirror is in something where you're not going to accidentally open it and get shards of glass all over. Yeah, like... contain the glass. That's the important part here. If you're putting it in a small hand towel, whatever, that helps. But that should be in something else. Like, put that in a baggie. You need to put it in something where it's not going to just drop a shard when you pick it up. Because that will backfire on you. You'll pick it up and go, what's this? And then you'll open it, and then you're just going to go glass flying. Okay, we need to play as Daisy to do this, then. Oh my god! Yo, they made Daisy walk on all fours! Oh my god! Oh my god. This is so cute. Okay, one sec. I gotta go over Paula. That should get rid of that. Oop, wrong button. Okay. What do we get for Daisy? Do we get... I am actually missing the mask. I think I'm missing the mask item from the original Katamari, so I gotta go and play that in order to get it. Maybe? Am I missing the... No, I have the mask. I do think I am missing items, though. So, Dort, the level will end immediately if you roll up a cow or bear no matter what. The goal for me, though, is to get the cow bear that is somewhere hidden in the level. It's not about rolling up a cow and a bear. It's about rolling up a cow or a bear. Which is why when they start, they put those bear toys right in front of you to screw you over. Nope, just rolling up either. Now, I don't know what the other cousin would be, because normally this level is Daisy and Columbo. Columbo is apparently not in this one. That's a pig. Because we already got Columbo elsewhere. I love the cow! Oh, it's a Dalmatian. But yeah, I never got to explore this level. Okay, flying cow issue is still a thing. Oh. Oh. What do you mean? What do you mean you put the crown there? This is definitely the challenge level. Oh. Like, there's no way I can get that crown now. I'm too big. No, I didn't mean to hit that! One more time. Ooh, they spawned me elsewhere. Can I ask why you're not disposing of it, Taiga, and why you've chosen to keep the broken mirror? Damn it. Why you've chosen to keep the broken mirror? Meow, meow. Just because it is a dangerous thing. Go here. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Eh. I want to go get that crown. Oh, I missed that bit, if that's the case. Still, at least label it. At least label it that it contains broken glass. So that way you don't accidentally forget. I think that would be good. Just get a label on it. Like, write a note, attach it to it. Something. Okay, so we found that. I like that the cow and bear are getting along up there, watching me roll a Katamari. We found the cow general. Crown over there. Cousin is over there. Okay. The cousin is our gold. No! A cow banner. And I actually need to turn this one in because we got 2 crowns apparently now. Bah! Ugh. They did give us a B rank though. I'm gonna make it a nebula. Oh! Big stretch! Big stretch! Oh my god! Oh. Ba ba da ba da ba ba. Okay. Unlocking more and more expressions. Feeling good. Feeling fantastic. We are currently at 112 out of 142, so we've got 30 challenges left to go, and we've got some cousins yet to find and all that stuff. So we've still got a little bit of work to do. Could be worse, but we got a little bit of work to do. But I am going to roll credits. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, though. It does mean a lot. You have all been fantastic and supportive and kind, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. Let me check something really quick. I know where I might send y'all, but if somebody's playing this, that takes priority for me today. It does not look like anybody is playing this today. So I'm going to be sending you over to my partner, whose name I spelled wrong. Fantastic. Who is currently playing Last of Us. So it is going to be a tonal shift. That stream is a mature rated stream related to gore and whatnot, so be aware if that is too much for you to please don't follow through. But I love and appreciate y'all. I will be streaming later tonight, hopefully. I am very tired, though. There is a chance I just pass out, and I do apologize if that happens. But I love and appreciate y'all, and I hope you have a fantastic one. That said, I will catch you all next time. See ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.